When he laced up the skates for the first time on the Blood First Nation Reserve just outside of Lethbridge, you probably could never imagine the moment you had when you raised that trophy above your head on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, it was a special moment. It's a moment that I'll never forget. That group of guys over there, you'll never forget that. What we went through for those 3 months during playoffs and then into the regular season, it was something we'll never forget. No one will ever take us away from it.
Combined with your regular season games, your playoff games, you started in this league as a 15-year-old call-up with the Saskatoon Blades. You played probably close to maybe 400 games in the Western Hockey League, and nice to finally get a trophy for your efforts in your final game on the afternoon a few days ago.
Yeah, it took to the very last game against us, but it was worth the wait. It was 2 minutes when I had it in the end, so it was worth every minute.
Wasey, congratulations. Best of luck in your future with Boston Bruins. Waster, a much better end result for you personally and for the team compared to Game 7 against the Medicine Hat Tigers, what seems like an eternity ago, but it's 2 weeks today, or yesterday rather, losing track of days here, but I'm sure a very special moment for you. What's been a dream season for you personally?
Definitely. I've been fortunate enough to win the gold medals and now this. The two things I consider myself very fortunate for, and this is just an awesome way to finish the season.
The defense of the Vancouver Giants, a big reason why you only gave up 15 shots on goal against the Tigers in the Memorial Cup final. It just goes to show you that defense wins championships like it did for your team this spring.
Definitely. It's something we work on every day. The backers with on, everybody else that works with us. We spend a lot of time on it. It's one of our key focuses, and it shows in the last game.
Cody, congratulations. Enjoy these celebrations that continue this afternoon. Cody Franson, everybody. Now, Jonathan comes from the hockey hotbed of Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Did you know much about the Memorial Cup and playing in the WHL before you had your name called out by the Giants in the WHL draft a few years ago?
No, not at all. I didn't know what the WHL was. Do you know the Memorial Cup? Came to Vancouver, I know a bunch, and then winning it 2 years later, just saying.
You played, as we mentioned, every game this season for Vancouver, and it didn't look like fatigue was a factor at all in your play. Was it tough at times knowing that the season is so long?
Yeah, especially last year going to May, I didn't have much time to train or anything, so coming to this season, playing a lot of games is tough.
And you don't have a lot of time to rest because you're going to get put through the ringer starting tomorrow. You're going to fly out to Toronto with 3 of your teammates for the NHL Draft Combine testing, and this is turning out to be a pretty important off-season for you heading into that.
Yeah, we leave tomorrow, and it's going to be tough going through all those interviews and fitness and finish training. But we're excited, and it's going to be a good time.
Jonathan, congratulations on the win. Jonathan Blum, special feeling considering you've only played 1 year in the Western Hockey.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think one did the big.
Yeah, it's great. The first year, pretty lucky to win it. Just a group of guys are just unreal. I learned so much this year, and I'd like to defend the next year too.
Now you had, well said, you had your family and friends on hand from the small northern Alberta town of Newbrook. Pretty special to win the trophy when they make that long trek down here to Vancouver.
Yeah, it's awesome. They've been supporting me all the way through, and it's just nice to win it for them too. Everybody here, so it's awesome.
Brent, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the day. Brent Regner, everybody. AJ came to our organization, for those of you that aren't aware, again, just at the WHL trade deadline from the Prince Albert Raiders, and you're going out a winner as well as you played your final junior game, and what a way to go out on Sunday.
Yeah, it could have been any better, but first I just want to make sure that everybody knows here that definitely couldn't win this without all your support.
Now AJ is the first round NHL draft pick of the Minnesota Wild. But he's a Minnesota boy, so he's hoping to sign a contract with his hometown team, and I know you had some family maybe that trek up from the U.S. to be a part of this moment as well.
Yeah, Minnesota's just like a big hockey town. It's just almost like Canada, so, something like this is great. Best feeling of my life so far, and never going to forget seeing Vancouver and the NHL Giants.
AJ, thanks very much for that. Our rookie team G-Men this year had his season cut short by a shoulder injury, but a pretty good feeling to have to raise that trophy nonetheless with your teammates a few days ago.
I mean, it was tough watching, but all the guys made me feel part of it, so it was really
I know it really makes you want to push to play that much harder and that much better next year in your sophomore season with the Giants and a chance to repeat as Memorial Cup champion.
Yeah, definitely do. Getting a chance to play in it next year would be an unbelievable feeling and definitely something I gotta work for.
Nolan, congratulations. You're a big part of this team and enjoy hometown of Nanaimo, but Neil didn't get a chance to dress in this year's tournament. He's only 15 years old, but he's a defenseman of the future for our hockey team. What was the experience like just to be in that locker room and to be around the players over the past few weeks?
It was a great experience for me, I guess, getting prepared for next year. Just good to be around the guys, see how they prepare. I learned a lot from it, so it's good.
And it really makes you want to step into the lineup as a 16-year-old next year with both feet right into the mix, because this is a defense corps that could be losing some guys and you can fit into a very prominent role.
Yeah, going to the practices helped me out a lot. I learned what I need to get better at. So that helped me out a lot, so I'll know what to practice this summer to be prepared for next year.
Enjoy the championship victory today and enjoy the offseason well. Look forward to seeing you full-time next year. Neil, man, Mario's just completed his second full season with the Giants. He's from the community of Trenčín, Slovakia, so he's come a lot. No, it's not, excuse me, Trenčín. I made a big faux pas. Bliznak, right? Oh, Trenčín. Okay, getting you and Michael mixed up here. Memorial Cup, what does it mean to you, considering you're a kid that didn't grow up watching this tournament?
Well, that was great. Good feeling being in the Memorial Cup. Like, you know, if I came here, like, I didn't know what it would be in the Memorial Cup, you know. But that was just a special time for me and great 2 years.
That goal that you scored to make it 1-0 against the Tigers, does that go down as the greatest goal that you've ever scored?
Probably.
Congratulations, you're a big part of this team and the victory for the Memorial Cup. Enjoy the season. Now, Mitch played another huge role for our team in a checking capacity, a big penalty killer as well in the final victory, and a nice way to get some redemption against the Medicine Hat Tigers, wasn't it?
Well, very much. I mean, they've had our number for the last couple of games, so with the big one, it was just awesome.
What was the feeling like on the bench when Spencer Mahachuk scored into the empty net, knowing that victory finally would be?
Well, there's a lot of weight lifted off our chest. I mean, if you saw us, I mean, we were jumping around, we were really excited. It was awesome.
And you come from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. You had a lot of family members and friends on hand as well.
Yeah, I had a couple of family came up for it, had some friends, and grandparents and stuff were watching back home on TV, so it was awesome, really exciting.
Mitch, congratulations on the win. Enjoy it. Right, congratulations. I know you didn't have the chance to be on the ice in the gear for the final game, but just to be a part of the experience and to play in the national championships is something you'll never forget.
Definitely, it was a great experience. Even sitting in the stands, I was nervous, couldn't sit down, but it was a great experience, getting on the ice and celebrating with all the guys at the end.
What do you remember most about when you look back? And I know it's only been a few days, but when you look back at your first year as a player in the Western Hockey League, I'm sure in addition to winning the Memorial Cup, there's a lot of things that jump out at you as to what this first year is all about.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a good year for me, a good learning year. I've had a lot of fun here, and to get a chance to play the Memorial Cup in your first year in the league and get a chance to win, it's just an unbelievable experience.
Congratulations, Craig. Enjoy the summer, and we look forward to seeing you back. Thank you. Craig Cunningham, everybody.